Welcome to Law Offices of Lal Varghese. We are located in Dallas, Texas, in United States. We can be contacted at our WhatsApp number +1 972 556 1109. Repeating, +1 972 556 1109. You can also contact us at our email address attyLal@aol.com. Repeating, attyLal@aol.com. Remember, we are 12 hours behind Indian time, and the best time to contact us on the phone is between 8 p.m. and 4 a.m. Indian time. If you are unable to contact us during this time period, we recommend that you can send us an email and we can probably reply to you within 24 hours. Also remember that we cannot give case-specific answers to your questions or concerns under the laws here, but we will be glad to provide you with the general information regarding your questions or concerns. If you would like us to review your documents and do the legal research and provide case-specific answers, we will be glad to do so, provided you retain this law firm. In this episode, I'm going to discuss about EB-3 category, which is set apart for skilled workers, professionals, and other workers. There is a waiting period of about 10 years from India and about 3 years for skilled workers and professionals from China, and other workers about 11 years waiting period from China. Nurses also come under this EB-3 category. Either they are professionals with a bachelor's degree in nursing or nurses with a general nursing diploma under the skilled worker category. Most of the people think that if you work or live in any country, you can come to America without any waiting period. No, that is based on the country where you are born. So if you are born in India, you will be having a waiting period of about 10 years under EB-3 category. The first important thing is the employer must file a labor certification with the Department of Labor. The intention is to find suitable US citizens or green card holders to fill this position. For nurses, there is no labor certification is needed because it is already approved as a Schedule A categories for which no labor certification is needed. But in nurses category, for nurses also, the employer must file a petition with the US Immigration with all supporting documents and evidence from employer side and employee side, and if labor certification is needed, along with the labor certification approved by the Department of Labor. The US Immigration may take about 10 to 12 months or maybe more than that because of the COVID-19 delay in processing the cases with the US Immigration. Once the petition is approved, the approved file will be transferred to the National Visa Center, which is under the Department of State, an agency processing the immigrant visa to be scheduled at the interview in US embassies and consulates around the world. The National Visa Center may take about 5 to 7 months to complete its processing before it can schedule the interview at the US embassy or consulate. Once the interview is scheduled, the beneficiary and the spouse and children, unmarried children under 21 years, should appear for a fingerprint, and also they should appear for the interview at the US consulate with all original documents. If all documents are fine and meet the requirements of the US consulate, the interview will be done mostly within 10-15 minutes, and the consular office will retain the passports. Once the security check is cleared, which is normally done within 72 hours, the consulate will review the security clearance and print the visas and paste the visas in the passports and return the passports to the pickup location selected by the beneficiary. The beneficiary should go and pick up the passport from the pickup location, and the beneficiary should remit green card processing fee for each person, including him and his spouse and children, before departing from his country to United States. Once they are here, they will be issued with the green card and social security card within 2 to 3 months, which will normally come in the mail. It's very important that you have an employer sponsored you for green card, and the beneficiary should work for the employer because you are being sponsored for a permanent position. Most of the people think that you can come to America, leave your employer, maybe after 2 months or 3 months. Of course, you can leave, but if it is found by the US immigration, it may be considered as fraud committed either by the petitioner employer or by the beneficiary in obtaining a green card. Remember, the position is permanent. The employer has gone through the labor certification process through the Department of Labor, proved that there are no US citizens or green card holders available to work for this position. Hence, the employer is allowed to hire an alien to fill the position. That's the reason the petitioner filed the immigrant petition with the US immigration. They approved it, and the beneficiary, by filing his application for immigrant visa, he is agreeing to the terms and conditions of the labor certification and the immigrant petition filed by the employer, agreeing that he will work for the employer. We would recommend that you should at least work for the employer for 5 years so that you can become a US citizen. Once you become a US citizen, probably you may not need to go back to immigration for anything related to you or your family. So we recommend that you become a citizen after 5 years, then only you move to another company or employer or start your own company or business in America. So this category is solely dedicated for skilled workers, which means workers with the skills, experience, but without having any professional degrees. Professionals means professionals with a professional bachelor's degrees. All other workers means all other workers other than skilled workers and professionals, which means who do not need any type of education, training, or experience to do any type of jobs in America. Again, remember, nurses from India, the waiting period is 10 years at present. So normally, no employer will file an immigrant petition with the US immigration for a nurse born in India to be hired after 10 years, or maybe more than that. But nurses from all other countries in the world, there is no waiting period, so they can be here in America within 12 to 15 months, which is normally possible, except from China, there is the waiting period of about 3 years. So you can contact us at our WhatsApp number 1-972-556-1109, repeating 1-972-556-1109, or you can contact us our email address attyl@aol.com. And thank you for watching this episode, and we will see you later. Thank